Bunny Buns Tarot 8 here. I okay, for starters, my name's like 8 as in the as in the number because I'm a life path 8. I'm looking at this like book in my corner, and the way goddess is spelled, the last two S's look like an 8, look like eights. And also, I feel like you're gonna be able to look back at something and be like, I ate that, like like I ate that, yeah, like I did that. But as of right now, I feel like you might be having a lot of up and down emotions, and the song Hyperreal by Flume could be significant, or maybe just listen to it. But things feel a bit hyper real. Um, there's a lot of energy flowing right now, and right now, what's going to be important for you is to channel it into what you want the universe to bring back to you. So, right now, there's not like a right wrong sort of situation going on. It's like a live as is has been the constant message lately. But put in, a big thing about it is anxiety. Um, Try your hardest to transmute that anxiety into excitement and take away any nerves, because you know you're good. You know you it's here. It's here. Whatever you did before, whatever work you did that you were like, this isn't even paying off, like I don't understand. You ate that. Like you're good. So I'm gonna pull some cards real quick. Just to see something, I don't know. All right, you could be dealing with or have dealt with people who are like really overly aggressive with you. Like they saw something good happening in your life. They saw a crown that was about to be anointed onto you. And so they thought like, "Oh, I need to tear them down. Like I need to put them in the dirt." Like just very, very unnecessarily aggressive. And I think also people didn't want you to use your intuition. People didn't want you to see the goodness in you. You also might be dealing with somebody who could be very aggressive or impulsive or just honestly a little annoying at work. And it's kind of making you think maybe I should fly off and do something else. But you might not have necessarily the wings to do it right now. Aggressive women, too. You might have been, ooh, all right. So you might have been wanting, oh, a lot of like jealousy and aggressiveness, which really sucks. There could be it doesn't matter because energy is energy, but there could be like a man or a woman involved in this, or somebody with two people with masculine and feminine energy who really just kind of wanted to take you down. They didn't want you might be feeling like a charity case too. And because of that, I think that's partially due to people putting that in your head, maybe like 3 people putting that in your head nonstop of like, you can't do it, you're not doing anything right. And it affected your emotions quite a bit. Drink more water, please. It affected your emotions quite a bit. And maybe you weren't seeing the anointment or protection in your life. I feel like God or your ancestors might be here being like, hey, listen, you've got this. You got remember who you are. Because right after that, we have the 9 of Pentacles. And this is wisdom, beauty, abundance. You know what's up. You know what's up. You just kind of have to keep going on that road and taking care of yourself and trying to cut out the previous abuse that you've dealt with. You're going to be independent. You're not a charity case. You've been abused. And you weren't really set up for the best. You were not set up to succeed, I feel like, whoever this is that Could be a Gemini or a Leo involved, or you could be a Gemini or a Leo or have those placements. But we have the Lovers, whatever decision that you're doing, whatever road you're on, you're doing a good job with it. Try not to really focus on like love right now. This is the Lover's card, but focus on yourself and raise your vibration, raise your health, which will and in turn raise your money and everything, so you can get to a place where you are at your best and you're already awesome. Just throwing that out there. But elevate your when you feel elevated and really really confident, your vibration will attract this divine counterpart. Because I think before you were with a fraud, like with an angry, aggressive fraud, with like an like overly emotional, like not supportive fraud, and just have the strength to keep going through it. God is setting you up with a better foundation so you can have strength and courage to do something better for the collective, to help. And you're going to be standing out, especially because of all like the wonderful things that are happening in your life. You will stand out more, but it's not in a prideful way or anything. It's very much a healing way. People are going to see that you have this healing energy and be really attracted to you. Just use your discernment. I keep wanting to go back to this like King of Wands, and maybe part of you might feel like you're still connected to like an ex or whatever. Like I keep feeling like I want to, no, not really, not at all. You might be feeling like you want to go back to the same vibration because it's like you're stuck in between. You're like stuck in the middle. So you're like a little afraid to go forward, but it's going to be better for you. And I think this energy might be trying to like leech onto you or try to come back, because you're about to really step out of all of that old dynamic. Not just physically, but like your energy, your lifestyle, everything. You're going to be stepping out of that. You are stepping out of that. With the ego thing, I think, and I kept seeing a lot of threes, like 3 flowers on here, 3 flowers on this card, 3 people in this card. A masculine in your life may have let 3 insecurities or 3 people or 3 something corrupt their mind and soul and heart. And to a certain extent, like, they probably had wounds too, I guess, but like we all have choices, and because of the 3 people or whatever, they chose to let a demon come into their soul. And I know that sounds dramatic or whatever, but this person actively chose a route of evil because they didn't want to put in the work to become this, what you're turning to. So instead, they wanted to suck the energy from you and let demons corrupt their mind, body, and soul and try to project that on you. And that's not your fault. This person's very sick. Do not allow them back into your life, ever. The reason that you might feel them is because they're still sucking your energy out. So you might need to do some cord cutting, some cleanses, or just really, really focus on yourself. But that being said, like, you're on the right track. Honestly, just do self-care, listen to some good music, and be grateful for all the things that you have in your life. So that's where the energy goes. Anything else, God? Yeah, you might be having like such hyperactive energy. Hyperactive, like you don't know where to focus the energy. Do physical exercises. Do some creative work. That's what you need to focus on. Don't worry about like, where am I going? Da, 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 da. Focus on physicality, health, creativity, happiness. That's where you need to channel the energy. Get more rest. You need a better sleep schedule.